I'm back with another mess load of stuff. Well, I wouldn't say a mess load of stuff. I mean, this is a random package full of junk. I'm not opening that up here. But I wanted to bring up on attention that there's a lot of people out there that don't like StarAce. StarAce is slightly new to some people. A lot of people don't like the quality of it. I only got some of the StarAce stuff of the Ghostbusters, which was Peter Venkman statue, which I got today, right here. I did also get a Slimer that is already on display in my man cave with a whole bunch of other junk. But anyways, I wanted to get this bad boy up here as soon as I could. I haven't opened it yet, but of course, like I always do, I'm going to open this big boy right here. All right, so I'm hoping it's not bad. A lot of people they don't like the quality of StarAce. Okay, well, we shall see. I've seen Slimer. You can't screw up Slimer. I mean, he's Slimer, right? All right. Alright, cool. So, one of the things that I want to point out after seeing this box right now is it kind of looks like all the other merchandise out there. Now, what I mean by that is if you are familiar with Hasbro and their series of like figures and stuff like that, the Plasma series, all their boxes kind of similar like this, the same design, almost like an L shape, same color scheme and, you know, logo and all that stuff like that. I can't really expect flashy with Ghostbusters. It's not Marvel, it's not DC, it's not superheroes. It's just your typical Ghostbusters. If you're a Ghostbusters fan, you pretty much, it depends on your level of fandom. There's fans out there that just grab everything, and that's me. That's one of the reasons why I keep running out of space, is like this light. I mean, that's cool. I can hang it on the wall. But enough of that garbage. Everybody's like, let's see this StarAce figure, right? All right, so let's back this sucker up just a little bit. All right, so here we go. You got the StarAce. Oh man, sorry for the light. StarAce Peter Venkman statue. Now, this statue, when it was in development and under pre-orders, they did a change to the, oh man, look at that, shipping damage. They did a change to his likeness of his face. It looked like they rounded his face off more and put less detail in it for the change of his face. A lot of people were like, why would you do that? Why would you do? I agree. Why would you do that? I mean, Bill Murray is Bill Murray. If he looked like Bill Murray, and in my honest opinion, he looked like Bill Murray before the change. And now he just, I don't know. He looks like he resembles Bill Murray, right? I mean, all the other 4 Ghostbusters, I haven't gotten them guys. I'll eventually get them. And then everybody can be in the Ghostbusters verse can be like, oh, why did you go with StarAce? Blah, blah, blah. Because I love Ghostbusters. I'm wearing Ghostbusters. I got a Ghostbusters light and I got a Ghostbusters statue in front of me. So, StarAce, I'm not very familiar with them too much. I'm kind of new to them. I seen it because it was a cheap statue of one of my my childhood favorite films and series is out there. So, first things first, is I opened it up, and it's got some thick foam padding. I like that. That makes me feel like this company cares about the quality of the item and you know. Well, anyways, shut up, Mike. And pull it out. Let that sucker slide out. Set it off to the side. All right, so now we got Velcro straps. All right, so that's another sign that this company actually cares that this thing doesn't arrive broken. So that I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that, because I don't want that to happen. Something just fell. All right, what do we got here? Ghostbusters 1/8 poly resin statue. Instruction sheet. Instruction sheet for a statue. All right. Strap this off. All right, what we got? So he's packaged in there pretty good. That's nice. I like that. All right, so pull that out. He's really in there. Man, he's packed way back there. Look at that. Multi-wave. I don't want to destroy it. I'm not sure if I want to keep the box. All right, well, let's started from the bottom. Now we're here. All right, so make sure there's nothing else in there. All right, so here's the base that he sits on. Nice solid base, real thick one too, with good old Stay Puft Marshmallow just splattered all over like they just took him out. 2024 StarAce toys. So on the bottom of it, you got your padding, you got your logo, your beautiful logo, the logo all of us love. But you got your holes right here where you can sit there, statue-wise. All right, here we go. So pull out some of this foam carefully because we don't want to damage anything in there. It's dark in there. All right, I'll pull them out by the legs slowly because I don't know if there's any kind of proton beam or anything, which I don't think there is. Man, they really put that sucker way back there. But, all right. So, a couple things I noticed right off. Peter Venkman's head is covered with plastic. All right, that's fine. That's cool. But why would you not protect this at all? I don't like that. This right here, this piece right here that's attached to his particle accelerator, that is not string. It's not any kind of material but resin. It's same with this. It's solid. It does not bend. It does not push. It does not move. So if I were you and you get this statue, do not try to mess with it and move it around. It does not move. It will break and you will be angry. So with that said, that's my first gripe I've got to say against StarAce. StarAce, seriously, as delicate as that is, this figure, as far back in that foam as it sat, had nothing protecting these things. Nothing. Not even, no piece, no warning, nothing, anything. I mean, maybe it's in this, but the average person is not going to pull out the instructions. I'm not. If it's a statue, you know what I mean? It's pretty self-explanatory. It's got the pegs that go into the base deck here. The hose is like it squishes. So that's kind of cool. This hose, it's you don't have to worry about that. It's got kind of like a, it feels like it could bend. No? Okay, all right. You got a walkie-talkie that does not come out. Proton pack. All right, now same deal with this. I'm only barely touching some of this stuff because I'm being very delicate, because very, 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 very thin pieces. Like you see right here, we got one right here. And as you can see on the proton pack, it's got, like, again, these pieces are solid resin. Now this is not solid resin, but like this bar here, resin, this tiny little tab, that tiny little tab, look at that. All right, so okay, so I'm trying not to beat this thing to death. I'm really not. You know, all right, so I get the, I'm looking at, now I know, and see, I'm just sitting here looking at it, right? While I'm doing that, here's a testament to their quality. Look at this piece right here. It's not even attached. It's loose. Can you see that? That is supposed to be attached there. There's no pieces in front of me. All right, well, that's my first gripe right there. My second gripe. My first gripe was there's no protection on these pieces that this thing just broke on. The costume looks very dull. Very, very boring-like. Very bland. All right, let me make sure I'm not pressing on anything delicate. Ugh. All right, so Peter Venkman's head sculpt. The likeness of Bill Murray is okay. It's all right. The head does not move, so, and there is no extra head, so you can't put on that head. So the boots are just boots. I mean, you can't do anything about that. That sucks. You know, for a first actual official statue from StarAce, I'm not impressed. I am absolutely not impressed. But you know what they say, you get what you pay for. Now, my third gripe. This one's a big gripe. Ghostbusters fans everywhere that know their proton packs know their proton packs are not this dull. And look at the poor paint job in here, where those are supposed to be red lights. It's not even translucent. It's just terrible paint job. Terrible paint job. It's not exactly a $50 figure, you know what I'm saying? So you look at that, you look at the dull, I mean, look, they put like a strip of paint for what is supposed to be a blue light that just kind of, you know, moves up and down here. But there's no characteristics to this proton pack at all. It just looks bland as day, you know? Ugh. You know, somebody, when I seen that I had posted that I got one of these StarAce statues, they were like, "Oh, what are you thinking? What are you thinking?" I was like, dude, I'm a Ghostbusters fan. I eat it all up. Ghostbusters comes out with something new, I want to get it. You know how hard it is to only own one figure from StarAce? Now, here he is, and honestly, all I can say is I'm fully disappointed. StarAce, the quality that you put out in the market is horrible. The best thing on this whole thing is the base deck. The base deck is so sick, it's beautiful. The second piece, I'd have to say, is the head sort of looks like Peter Venkman. Sort of looks like Bill Murray. Sort of. Sort of. But it's broken. So I gotta super glue this piece. I gotta super glue that piece. Alright. I mean, look how terrible. Look at the pants. Does your pants look like that when you're slightly bending at the knees? I have the HasLab proton pack, and there's people that build proton packs. If they've seen this right here, even diehard Ghostbuster heads see this proton pack and they will be like, ah, what is that? Robitussin's proton pack? What garbage is this? And look, this guy that's doing this review is showing that StarAce, who wants to mess with the Ghostbusters brand, is bringing out broken product that looks like trash, that looks bland. The base deck looks better than the whole statue itself. The whole statue. Who are you going to call? Not StarAce. That's for damn sure. There's 3 other Ghostbusters left. And I'm trying to understand what happened? StarAce Toys? What did they do to you, dude? In what kind of jacket? Look, does this not look comfortable? This doesn't look comfortable. What the fuck? What the fuck? Again. So, a 1 to 10 scale, like I give everything. Let's look at the instructions. Let's see if it says something like, hey Mike G, guess what? We're sorry for sending you a piece of shit. All right? Instructions on how to set a statue on a figure base. Okay, all right. So then it tells you, it shows you the 4 statues that they make. And honestly, the likeness wise, the Peter looks the least favorable. So Winston, Egon, and Ray look really good. In fact, on the box, it shows you exactly what they look like. The 3 other Busters look so much better than Peter. So much better, especially Egon. You know, I love Egon. I wish he didn't go. I wish he didn't pass away. It's so sad. And he would have loved doing these movies that they're doing now. Even if people are split down the middle with hating Afterlife and loving Afterlife and hating Frozen Empire and loving Frozen Empire. I personally love the fact that the license is getting back out there and kids, you know, can experience what we grew up with, kind of. But, I mean, Ghostbusters deserves a chance. Just like everything else. Rambo, Batman, Ninja Turtles, everything from the 80s that was a huge hit has made a comeback. I'm surprised Roger Rabbit doesn't have a sequel yet. I heard that they're making another Goonies movie. I heard they're making another Spaceballs movie. I mean, wow. Superman's still getting movies. But the crazy thing about this is it tells you that the model numbers right down here, which are the model numbers of the statue, it says model numbers, blah, 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 are all in same installation method to the basement. What the ass? Okay. SA 8054, SA 8055, SA 8056, SA 8057 are all in same installation method to the basement. The base? The base. Same installation to the base. Basement? Help me Help me. Can somebody call the real Ghostbusters? Install the figure statue into the basement as shown. Take care, small parts may cause choking hazards. That might be true in this case because StarAce can't make quality equipment. Here's your instructions. Here's my review. Out of a scale of 1 to 10, this is definitely a 5. Maybe even a 4.5. I got a piece of broken shit here. I mean, come on now. Come on. Here he is. Who are you going to call? Not StarAce, that's for sure. You guys fumbled the football. The quality the paint job, the representation. I mean, I feel like you took Bill Murray's head and just put it on a piece of shit. I'm so disappointed. And it arrives broken off the particle accelerator. Seriously? Dull characteristics of the paint job for the costume. I mean, what the hell? Did somebody just take a knife and just, or a machete and just go right to the back of the legs? Terrible paint job on a already dull and bland proton pack. Base deck, fantastic. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to 4.5 out of 10. This is an absolute piece of shit. If I were you guys, which I'm definitely not, because I'm a fool for buying this thing right here and I impulse buy when it comes to Ghostbusters. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. But seriously, dude. I mean, it's not impressive. It's not, considering what we get out there, the quality of the items for Ghostbusters, like Blitzway. I mean, I've seen Hasbro figures that has better. I mean, like I said, the figurehead is a little, it's got some good quality detail. But that's it. That's all they did was the base deck, or basement, as they say, and the head sculpt. That's probably the only best thing about this thing. I mean, ugh, awful, awful, awful. StarAce, you wanna tackle a license like Ghostbusters, but you're not doing your homework. I mean, Hasbro's put out better than this. You got Blitzway out there that's making serious dough off of Ghostbusters. I mean, come on now, come on. Super 7 can do better than this. StarAce, learn and adapt, because I'm telling you right now, this quality for brands that people like us absolutely love, we can see right through the lackluster attempt. You didn't win me over, and for that, you suck, StarAce. You suck, StarAce. And with that, this is Mike G signing off, and you guys have a blessed day.